Hi everybody, I probably should have done this first before making all these other videos. I'm Chris from Chris's Garden and Allotment Journey, and I'd just like to take us through a few of the things which I've done. This is my third video, should have been my first really, so I'm going to introduce myself just to show you what I've got and the progress I'm going to make. The idea of these videos is to keep us all up to date as to the sort of things I'm doing to sort out this massive allotment garden I've got and my own back garden here at the bungalow. So we'll have to see how things go by there. Okay. Hello everybody. I've probably left this a little bit late in the season, I don't know, I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do, what I attempt to do today, is get myself my tomatoes on the go. Hopefully this will be it. I might be a bit late for starting these, but well, let's see. First of all, let's get some of this compost into trays. As you see, I'm just using a multi-purpose compost. Nothing spectacular. Worked for me last year, so we'll see where it goes this year. Let's just get some of this out up. Get some of this in here, pouring bits, filling up the compost tray, breaking it up as fine as I can as I put it in, because it's been empty to shed this for a while, so it succeeded last year. It might be a bit late to start them this year, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Just getting all these pots filled up. I'm going to put quite a few tomatoes in. If I don't use it, if they don't all come up, then fine, but if, hopefully I'll have spares. If I've got too many, I can always give some away. These are going to be, I'll show you in a moment. Let's get this bit sorted. Let me just try and sort this mess out. So I get any big bits like that I don't want, especially not the seeds. Try and get these as even as possible. There's some here with gaps in them. Push that down a bit. Just so we've got some sort of nutrients in this. The seeds are going to be able to get their mitts on, roots into. Mitts onto. My vocabulary is not too brilliant at the minute. I'm a bit late and everything this year, but due to the bad weather and everything, I haven't even built the greenhouse yet, so these are going to go windowsill for starters. Most of my stuff at the moment, because with my garden, I haven't shown you that yet, but I will do sometime. I'll show you exactly what we've got in the garden. In a minute, it's a shed which I've only just put the felt roofing on, so probably got a bit more. I've got a greenhouse in there, lovely it is, still is wrapping, which I'll have to build up only shortly actually, because I want that up for the summerish sort of time. That should do it there. I'll drop that in there for a minute. Move this. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm doing this in the living room. Probably shouldn't, not ideal, but well, gotta start somewhere. Right. Excuse me, I've had a bit of a cough for the last few weeks, which the missus has complained about, because she's thinking, wait, get yourself down to the doctors. That'll be alright. With a lack of fresh air because of the wet weather. Right, here we go. Right, what we're actually going to be pop that into there. This is going to be like a cold propagator, which I'm going to be starting these off in. And what I'm doing is these here, which are the money maker ones. Money maker tomatoes. Oh, I'll put a little label there, which is good. Something I nearly always forget. Get it off. Not a very good label, but it's a label nonetheless. So what I'll do is I'll put that on one side a minute. And then we'll see if we can open these up. I'll open these up from the bottom. Hopefully. Why are these packets not designed? I don't want like an easy tape it. Oh, come on. And they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 trays here. Pretty more than enough. And I need, and these are tiny, 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 tiny seeds. And as you'll know, they'll need to be spread fairly lightly. As you can see, there's my little seedlings. So with these, I'm just going to attempt to put 1 or 2 into each cell. Whoop. Go to the top on that one. Like I said, 2 or 3 into each cell. And then what I'll do is I'll prick them out later and keep the strongest. So fine, I've got little fat fingers, which will cause me, oh, as you can see, to drop probably a bit of overkill with most of these. Let's get a couple more. I could be a bit late in sowing these, but we'll just have to see what we go. Progress on these. Oh, Gordon Bennett one. What are they going to be in there? Maybe I haven't said that. You know, I might get good germination. Right. Return those to the packet. Now what we have to do now, once we've got all of them in, is I shall pop a little label in, so we know what we've got in there. These are the Money Maker tomatoes. And for this, lightly cover, so you see, smothering some of it. Very fine covering. Don't need much because there's only little seeds. Just so they're covered. A little covering. Not much. A little sprinkling of, like a sprinkling of dust. That should do it. Now I've got them in, what I think to do, which I'll go in with you, which I should have done I suppose, but there you go. Now that they're in, just have a little spray things, just give them a gentle water, put them in, give them a head start. And that's my tomatoes in. What I'll do is we'll cover these, and these will now go onto a windowsill. I'm lucky here, I've got a south facing windowsill in the kitchen which I'm going to be using. Right, now that was the tomatoes put in. Now, a little secret, I don't know if any of you use this method. You look, never throw anything away. Toilet roll holders. And when you use these to grow your runner beans in, but the first thing to do here is, again, multi-purpose compost. Just fill these little beasties. Basically, there you go. Fill them up with compost, pop them into the container. Now I'll continue and do all of these. I'll switch the video off for now and I'll come back to you once I've filled them. Right, so there you go. And all I've done is, like I says, toilet roll holders, fill them with multi-purpose compost. Yeah. And basically, these old sweet boxes, stand them up right in there, and you've got a way of planting things. Now, what I'm going to put into here are my runner beans. Now, these are basically big climbing beans. Now, what type I'm putting in are the Scarlet Emperor. Oh, you see that? Scarlet Emperor runner beans, that's what we're putting in. So what we do is, if we open up the pack, and as you can see, these are quite large seeds, as you'll see. Oh, I've got another label as well. That's good. Oh, here we go. I've got the bag split. And that's basically what they look like. Yeah? Now all I do with these is make a hole, 2 seconds, put them there with something other, yeah, in each of these, fairly deep, say about inch or so, pop them in, push them down, cover them up. Now, so remember which one of these do I put all the holes in first. Get a rough idea of roughly how far down I'm going. And I can remember which ones I put the beans into actually, because you don't want 2 beans in each of these, you probably want to put 1 bean in each of these. Excuse me. Because these grow quite rapidly and they grow quite large. In fact, they grow very large once you plant them out. As you can see, I'm doing them fairly deep. There is 1.5 inches, 2 inches deep into each of these. Another beauty about doing them this way is you don't actually have to pot them on. Once they've got to a reasonable size, you can plant them out in the garden as they are. I might put a bit more compost in some of these. They're a wee bit low from the top. Well, that's the holes digged, shall we say. Pop in the beans, 1 in each. Got one in there already. Well, throw them away. No, that one looks a bit rough, so I'll not put that one in. Some of these, you want to put like the healthy, hard skinned ones in. I've got quite a few in here actually. Probably more than I'm going to need, but we'll never know. Depends on the successful germination, which could be good, could be bad. We don't know yet. One in there. One in there. And one in there. Right. So that's them in. I'll just cover them up. Some of these, like I say, are a bit low. So I might sprinkle a little bit more compost on the top of some of these, because I probably haven't quite filled up these toilet roll holders, shall we say. High enough. That one, really. Yeah. Push them in, make sure they've got good contact with the soil, with the compost. Like I say, this is just a peat-free, multi-purpose compost. And I'm going to have to put some more on the top. And make sure they're covered. I'm just going to pop more on the top of some of these. I've got a bit of load down already for what we need. I like to keep these as full as possible. And really, you don't need to do much with these nuts. Except keep them watered, of course. Which I'll do now. That's the water easily. Let's get these top right up. Oh, got a whole container of catch any surplus you throw it away. Keep the place clean, tidy. Right. Tap now, make sure that we've got contact with the compost. Yep. Now what needs to be done then is to label them. Put a label on one of them. Anyone, because they're all the same. Just keep them all together or you'll get lost on actually what you've planted where, when and how. Of course, once in place, water. Give them a good soaking. Now these toilet roll holders are brilliant because, like I said, you don't have to worry about disturbing the roots after you to plant them out. You plant the whole thing into the garden where you want them to grow, or allotment, I reckon. Now, because these are made of cardboard, they will break down and just add to the soil. Good water in. Should almost soak, the water will seep into the bottom. And just remember to keep these moist because these will grow very, very quickly and they're really quite large plants. But once they're germinated, you'll see rapidly how quickly they come up. Right? And again, you don't need to put these anywhere. Just on the windowsill.